I just said to Dan's dad, I've always wanted an Apple Watch. And I think, judging by the size of the box, I'll still the thought is there anyway. Thank you, you're all very welcome. The bride and groom have asked me to say just how welcome you are. Thanks for making the effort of tight shoes and a tight collar and just generally being uncomfortable in the clothes that you're wearing. It is appreciated by them both. And while I'm still on it, there are bits and bobs here. If later on there's a camera, just feel free to get dressed up. Have your picture, write a little message on there. That's like the guest book. I feel very privileged to have been asked to be Dan's best man, and you should feel very privileged to be here. Because what it means is you've survived the economic test. I was there. And several of the guest lists were drafted. Natalie would have invited everybody and the mother, and of course Dan did his little test. If it was perceived that you would spend more on a gift than it would cost to feed you, then an invite. Let's just hope there's a few £5 book tokens in the car, just to skip it through. Just to be very serious for 1 minute, I'm under no illusion I am option B. It would have been Baker, stood here, had things have been different, I know that, and I'll try and do the best I can. And I'm just so glad they've really laid it on Dean more than Dan, just about what a wonderful job Natalie's done. 18 months worth of work has gone into making everything today. I was at their house last Sunday and I asked exactly what Dan had done and it had been nothing. It really was nothing. And he had one job to do, and that was to print the order as such. I ended up doing it, so that was that. And it's traditionally my job, because we're going to break the tradition. You probably guessed things are going to be a bit different, but it's tradition for me to just say how gorgeous the bridesmaids look, and they really do. And I think they've done that very fine balance of making themselves look gorgeous, but not quite coming anywhere near as lovely as the bride. There's probably a backhanded compliment in there somewhere. Now, it turns to the point where generally the best man gets up and does something of a character assassination on the groom. And it's probably fair to say, when he asked me, I was very honoured. And it's probably fair to say that I wasn't necessarily the bookie's favourite. He could have picked any one of a number of people, and he really could. But he asked me because there's one very, very good reason. And I want to explain to you what that is. Say the name Daniel Oakley to anybody that knows him, and two things spring to mind. The first is the colour of his hair. And please do not be fooled, ladies and gents, by this near mahogany finish you see. That's been through a process of gradually every month for the last 12 months been gliding. Having seen him leap out of the shower this morning like a sprightly gazelle, I can confirm he is at his core a ginger man. And the second thing that springs to mind, generally, when you say the name Daniel Oakley, is just how careful he is with money. There's no way around it. He is a ginger type man. Now, being ginger and tight has given us, his mate, limitless supply of ammunition to have a little joke at his expense over the years. But what very few people actually realise is that being ginger and tight is actually a very serious medical condition. So serious, in fact, that if it's left untreated, it could prove fatal. Now, I first found out about GAT disease several years ago. That's what it's called, GAT disease. Must have been about 20 years ago, and I never said anything at the time. I mean, why would you? And I think we were on a night out in Sheffield, and something happened. And he didn't just make himself look tight, he started to make us look tight. And so I tackled him on it. Oh. If there is anybody else, will you help me? He said. He just broke down. He didn't get the reaction that I thought he would. He said, will you help me? I need to keep this, I need to shield it from everyone. And so that's exactly what I did. And for 20 years I've kept that secret and not said a word. And then when he asked me to be his best man, I can tell you exactly the day. It was the Tinsley match of the Golf Society. We were in the Colin afterwards. And he asked me, will you be my best man? And I said, yeah, of course I will. Phenomenal honour. And a similar thing, he broke down. And he said, I'm sick of living in the shadows. I'm sick of carrying the burden of this heavy secret around. I want to tell everybody about my struggle with GAT disease. And what a miracle it is, actually, that he's sat here right now. So that's what we're going to do. Now, a lot of people have said to me, are you nervous? Are you nervous? And I'm not really nervous for two very good reasons. The first reason is that all the feature of this little documentary film that we're about to watch is all about Dan. So I've no focus on me or anything. I've no need to be nervous at all. There might be one or two other people in the crowd that are a bit nervous, but... And that's the other point. Rather than harp on anymore, I'm going to show you a little film that I've made. Now,
my name is Gavin Sharp, and for the past 20 years I've been on an endless personal quest to find a cure for the debilitating illness known as GAT disease. Coppercranium-type fistus, or ginger and tight as it's known, is a crippling disease that affects the human brain. To an outsider, a sufferer may look perfectly normal, going about their daily business, even holding